How's everyone doing? Welcome to the final episode of After the After Hours with your boy TraderPrad. The final day of this week is tomorrow going to be a free fall Friday. Now get ready for tomorrow. Powell going on the microphone. Powell going on the microphone again. Get ready for tomorrow. So I do have a watch list ready, but if you guys are ready, hit that like and subscribe. Hit that like and subscribe. Thank you guys for all the love. Thank you guys for all the support. This is your boy TraderPrad. But if you guys are ready for this show to get started, why don't we dive into the full screen and hit that like and subscribe. Yo, we're muted. What's up, everybody? How's everyone doing? New camera angle, but same old Prad. How's everyone doing? Hopefully everyone started off their last month of the second quarter on the right note, on the green side. I for sure did. I had a good day on the markets. I actually thought I keep looking over here now because I'm used to the camera being over here. No, camera's over here. I actually thought I wasn't gonna go in. If you were watching the stream last night, you saw me being pretty discouraged about the market moves overall. But right as we go offline and the overnight session on Robinhood starts to trade at 8 o'clock, the roaring kitty becomes a roaring lion, announces, or should I say a roaring whale, announces a big position on GME, causes GME to have a nice little squeeze in the after hours in the pre-market. Intraday, however, GME got slapped right back to the downside, but that big position from roaring kitty, or should I once again rephrase it to roaring whale, started bringing in some moves in the meme stock sector again, and then all of a sudden we had the New York Stock Exchange crashing, some sort of a technical glitch, some problem in the New York Stock Exchange that caused Berkshire Hathaway to look like it was down 9,000% or whatever. It looked like a bunch of stocks were halting. It looked like a bunch of stocks were trading at prices where they were not even trading at. So lots of technical issues on the New York side today. Surprised if that had something to do with GME going all haywire and they kind of caused this to happen, or was it some sort of a hack? I don't know. I came home, my dad said, it was probably a North Korean hack. I was like, okay, I tweeted about that. That could have been a joke, but my dad saying that kind of made me laugh up a little bit. Overall, I mean, who knows what the real story is? We could put on our tin hats and have a conspiracy theory about hacks, or have a conspiracy theory about because GME was squeezing and they had to kind of manipulate the market over there. When the house is losing, you change the rules. They did that once previously on GME. Why can't they do it again this time on the whole market itself? So little fishy over there, but we'll be interested to see how GME sets up going into the next few days. GME had a pretty positive day if you compare from the day before's close, but intraday got sold off quite a bit. So we'll go through all the stocks that are on the watch list for tomorrow. Stocks such as GitLab that report earnings today after hours. We'll take a look at that little beauty. Sadly, selling off to the downside a little bit. We'll take a look at the report, dive deeper into it using our good friends at Benzinga. We'll also take a look at a couple stocks that are reporting tomorrow pre-market and all that other basket of stocks that could possibly set up us with some opportunities to make that sweet cheddar cheese, sweet dollars on, baby. And before we do that though, let's see if anyone in the chat has anything to say about the new camera angle. I was tired of that camera angle. Plus, I wanted, you know, to refresh the stream up a little bit. So we kind of brought this center down camera, but for that I had to bring my monitor way lower. Even with my monitor at the lowest position, the camera, you can still see the top of this, sadly. But hey, let me know what you feel about this camera angle. Besides that, who's in the chat at the moment? We got TH saying he's number one. That's not true, TH. I was number one. That's not possible. I don't know how that's possible, but hey, shout out to you. Dieter's in the chat. My winners put my numbered, my losers, but ended flat. So overall, you ended flat, TH. That's a good note. That's a good note. Congrats on 1K subscribers. Miss you on Trader TV. I still watch that show when I'm trading, says Paul B. Hey, nothing wrong with that. You know, it's a good show. They have good information. At least the morning show has good information, and the closing show, if it's still Neil and Sean, has great information. I don't know about any other segments that goes on over there, so good luck with that one overall. Views okay, but sound is off. Really? Mic test, mic test. How is the sound off? Do you hear my fan in the back? Is that why? Probably because you hear my fan in the back. Absolutely cold. I mean hot in my room, so I have the fan on. How about now? Is it better now? Okay, there you go. I'll put it into a lower setting, so that way sound isn't bad, but I could hear the fan. Yeah, it was probably the fan. It's hot as shit in Toronto, ladies and gentlemen. It is hot as shit, so I had to crank up the fan. And with the computer, with all these screens going on and everything, it gets even more hotter in this room, trust me. So I had to crank up the fan a little bit, but I'll bring it down. But hey, let's get started. Let's get I keep looking here now because I keep thinking the camera's there. Let's get started. Let's go to the full screen. Let's see what's in store for tomorrow. Starting with the earnings board. Shout out to Earnings Whispers, not affiliated by them with them by any means, but we love their earnings calendars that they post on Twitter for us absolutely free. According to that, we have found a couple stocks that we might be interested in for tomorrow. That will be GitLab and Bath and Body Works. Tomorrow after hours, however, CrowdStrike, which will be a very interesting name to keep on watch. Nothing else besides that for tomorrow. I think we can wait because Wednesday and Thursday becomes a lot more interesting for the earnings board. So our watch list for tomorrow, a little repeat of the last two watch lists that we've had. With the addition of GME, AMC, and Novavax, obviously with Roaring Kitty kind of stirring up the pot a little bit. We got earnings names, stocks that recently announced earnings. Autodesk gave me a wonderful short opportunity on a trade that I called out last night. If you were watching the stream with me last night, we called out this opportunity on Autodesk to possibly find a short into 222. It goes into 222, rejects, pulls back to 220. That's where I get short. Give it that $2 risk. It never really gives me the risk. And look at the sell-off that the stock gives you later on going throughout the day. That was a monster trade. If you took that call out with me, shout out to you. Easy trade, easy money. And that's what we're here for. We're here to look for more opportunities like that. So we're going to continue looking for stocks that are in play, that have RVol. Hopefully we'll have RVol, because we can't guess that they will have RVol, but hopefully they will have RVol because they recently reported earnings. They're at decent levels that might be interesting to keep an eye out for. And obviously our Magnificent 7, our large cap ETF, always on watches over here. Even the small cap ETF, IWM Russell 2000. So why don't we get started with the top of the list, GME. I actually had a good long opportunity. Wow, GME got sold off going into the close. Okay, I actually had a good long opportunity that I kind of traded poorly for myself today. It was long GME right over here on the reclaim with 28, giving the low under the stop, and I just got out into 29. I kind of chickened myself out on a little curl back, but the stock gave you all the way back up to $32. Later on in the day, once it dipped back over here, I kind of got the long here after it broke out. So I started the long into $30. After it broke out and gave me a little bit of pullback, I added to that long, but eventually that long looked weak, so I just took my profits and walked away from GME. Nice little long opportunities, just trying to fish the bottom. But the easier trade, honestly, on GME today was just getting short into the halt off the open and riding the stock all the way back down from that $40 or so into $28. Insane down move if you were watching for it. This down move on GME actually does not trigger SSR because the stock was not down 10% intraday. It was down quite a bit intraday, but still up 21% night over close. So because of that, we might see some opportunities to see the stock get stuffed a little bit more to the downside and then trigger SSR. We'll see if that $20 area, which is supposed to be that big buying zone where Roaring Kitty keeps buying up his shares at, maybe that one holds some positive bounce area again. Also, keep in mind that he might take some profits on the way up over here, right? He could have taken some profits on the way up too. No one really knows how those positions set up. If let's say he's still holding a big chunk of his position and a lot of those calls are actually not bought, like they're just naked calls, and the people who have to write those calls, people who wrote those calls, who have to now go and purchase those shares because they did not purchase those shares yet, those calls are in the money and they will get exercised. And if they do, these guys are gonna have to go and purchase those stocks, and that's why you're seeing these type of moves coming into play on GME to the upside. The shorts also getting caught offsided and getting pushed out of their stops in their trades on GME. So a lot of craziness happening over here. But there was an interesting point that I read on GME today on Twitter. We're gonna head over to one of my good friends, Afghan Rebel. He posted a good point. Maybe, yeah, this was the point. GME looks like he's controlling about 17 million shares. The float seems to be 313 million. A rough estimate shows about 25% of the float is just short, which is about 78 million shares. That leaves about 218 million if he doesn't sell. Let's assume another 50 to 60 million shares are locked up because of the retail share traders who want to join the party. People like Dave Portnoy who want to join the party. Dave Portnoy has claimed that he has about $1 million or so of GME himself. Other people, I know personally, back in the day when GME and AMC was going crazy, they had ridiculous amounts of AMC and GME in their portfolios. Hopefully, you know, they're still holding it, they're not liquidating it or whatever. But overall, they're guessing another 50 to 60 million shares are probably locked up. That results to about only 158 million shares of free float. Let's round that up to, let's say, 160, 200 million. So for ideal float rotation to occur, the daily volume would need to reach around 200 million shares or more. At that point, a short squeeze could be in the air given the daily price action. The shorts are definitely in at the moment, which we saw today. The shorts came in and started piling in hard. We saw about 165 million shares traded today, just about that 200 million mark that that person was aiming for. And this hold over here, if we continue to hold this area and start opening up higher, anyone who got short today in these areas, they're all going to get blown out too, and we're going to get another squeeze to the upside. So GME, very interesting stock going on for the next few days. We've seen how long that game played out for. The last time it was in store, right? First we got the initial squeeze, then it died off, then it kind of started going crazy. We had that game for quite some time, and now we're just in the beginning phases of it again. So let's see how it plays out this time. Keep in mind, once you lose at a certain game, you would expect that that person would get better at that game, right? The idea of playing a video game is you would play the video game, and then every time you die, let's say you're supposed to go right or left, you get two choices. You go right the first time you die, you're not going to go right the next time, you're going to go left the next time, because you're learning, you're understanding the patterns of the game, of the rules, and so on. The same idea kind of applies to the stock market, but over here you also have people competing who are at the best of the best in their capabilities, and that's in the terms of hedge funds. Yes, hedge funds previously lost at this game and they got their ass beat, but once they got their ass beat, a lot of them learned, so they're not gonna probably get caught big time offsided again. At least I would think that they would not lose at the same game twice. But so far, hedge funds have lost so much money on GME. This is their public enemy number one. Public enemy number one for hedge funds has to be GME and AMC at the point. Maybe not AMC, but GME. My goodness. So continue to watch this stock. I think this game has just begun. We will see how crazy it will act. Anytime it goes into 20, it's just a simple no blind buy. Mainly because that's where Keith Gill, Roaring Kitties, calls are for. So I think if it goes anywhere near 20, is just a simple buy. Today's low around 26.50, but I'm just gonna put 20 in my support. I don't think, however, 20 comes into play. It just doesn't make sense. So maybe I should put in 26.50, 26.40 area as S1, and then we'll put 20 as S2. I'm just putting it into my watch list over here. Also gonna color AM or GME as a high priority trade for tomorrow. And as for resistances, I'm going to have to quickly move over some of the anchored VWAPs over here. So let me just do that real quick. So today's VWAP comes in around $30.65. I do remember 32 being a little bit of a barrier when I was trading it. So $33.65, $32 is where that little double top on the 5-minute chart also comes into play. So my first area of resistance, 32. A little bit above that, you can kind of watch how the stock reacts into $33.50 also, just to kind of have an inflection point as a resistance too, as an inflection point to the north side. I envision, I picture the stock opening higher tomorrow, burning some of the stops already in this area, and for us to start squeezing back up to the north side. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. I will be looking forward to see some sort of an opportunity to get long on GME, get that opportunity to ride it to the upside. I do things on the Twitter chat. What's up, brother? We got Twitter chat more popping these days. I like it. What's up? Sound isn't that bad, but I can hear the fan. I already read that comment. Hopefully the sound is better now. Hopefully it's a lot better now, because I don't even hear the fan, nor do I feel it. Nor do I feel it. All right. So thank you for Afghan for those comments on GME, and I would have to concur with that math, with that logic, and everything that he said. AMC is pretty much a monkey see, monkey do trade for GME. If GME is getting bought up, you would see AMC kind of getting bought up. If GME is getting sold, and basically the same idea for AMC. And that's what happened. Once GME started to opening up into an halt to the downside, AMC starting flush to the downside, you could have gotten short on the break of 5 and had a nice clean 20 cents, 15 cents, whatever. Risk only maybe 2-3 pennies at best, so not much of a risk over there. Even on pops, oh, I missed out on that that short. I should have watched AMC on that pop. That would have given you a clean risk, you know, very, very tight risk, 3 cents, 4 cents risk for about a 15-cent reward. That would have been payday right there on AMC. Mainly watching GME all day, so missed out on AMC, but an opportunity over there for you to kind of, like I said, monkey see, monkey do. If you miss out on the trade on GME, if GME is going into a halt, you can quickly pull up AMC and kind of join that party on AMC. But another stock has joined the party and has shown us some real strength today. And its name is Novavax. Novavax went absolutely batshit crazy today, holding that $15 area. We've been dreaming about this $15 hold for quite some time now, and you've gotten that swing trade play out coming into fruition also. So clearly, anytime we go below 15, it just gets bought right back up and we close above 15. Finally holding above 15 for quite some days, giving it that burst that it needed, that extra juice. The volume didn't even spike up above the 20-day moving average, which is at 30 million. We brought in about 28 million today. So the volume didn't even spike just yet. So there could be more upside incoming, in my opinion, honestly, on Novavax. And we're just watching it to see if it has any strength continuing for the next few days. We got this beautiful 5-minute consolidation into $17, which is also where apparently today's VWAP is. So I'm looking for that $17 area to show me some sort of a dip buy. You can watch all the way from $17.50 to $17, honestly, to see if that dip buy plays out on Novavax, and if we get that opportunity to push back through today's high, through today's all after hour high also. So Novavax, keep this bad boy on watch on any sort of dip opportunities. I think this one's getting ready for another blast off. Unlike GME and unlike AMC, this one kept rallying and had a lot of strength behind it. That's why I think this one will be even more juicier tomorrow, especially if GME starts going higher. So watching Novavax. All right, GitLab. Let's head over to the earnings basket. GitLab reporting, and as you guys just saw on the charts over there, flushing to the downside. Not what I want to see from my sweetheart GitLab, but sadly that is the reality. That is the truth, and the truth shall set you free, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully, I don't know what I'm trying to say here, but you know, I'm completely free by getting out of this position long time ago, out of my longs. So you know, I'm happy on my trade, but this move does not look so good. So let's head over to Benzinga and see what Benzinga has to say about their earnings report. GitLab reported Q1, is it Q1? Q1 first quarter results coming in at 169.187 million, beating estimates of 165.887 million. That looks good to me. The company reported first quarter adjusted earnings of 3 cents per share, beating analyst estimates of a loss of 4 cents per share. They're making money now instead of losing money. That looks good to me. Revenue was up 33% year-over-year basis. Customers were more than 5,000 of ARR, increased to, whatever that means, increased to 8,967, up 21% year-over-year. Customers with more than, average recurring revenue, I get it. So customers with more than $5,000 worth of average recurring revenue went up by 21%. Customers with average recurring revenue of more than 100,000 went up by 35%. Beautiful. GitLab reported operating cash flow of $38 in the first quarter. Company also said it generated 37.4 million adjusted free cash flow during the quarter. GitLab ended the quarter with approximately 420 in the cash. Our results show that customers see value in our end-to-end DevSecOps platform, which enables them to leverage AI throughout the software development lifecycle and enhance productivity while creating better and more secure code, said Sid Brandage, the CEO of GitLab. GitLab sees second quarter revenue in the range of 176 to 177 versus the estimates of 176, so pretty much in range. The company estimates second quarter adjusted earnings to be between 9 to 10 cents compared to estimates of 5 cents, higher than the range. the range is higher than the estimate, sorry. GitLab also raises full year outlook. The company now expects full year revenue to be between 733 to 737 compared to 731. The range is higher than estimates and expects the earnings to be between 34 and 37 cents versus estimates of 21 cents. So also again, everything looking good over here. However, at the time of the report, the stock got flushed down about 25% to the downside. No, the stock is down about 25% year to date heading into the print at the time of the report, which does not make any sense to me. And this honestly looks very similar, like once again our friends at Costco and Kava. If we can get that similar type of trade coming into play on GitLab, that dip buy opportunity into $44, into $43, or even $40, I'm watching that whole zone tomorrow to see how it reacts. This report is bonkers. You're telling me that the people who are only paying $5,000 are growing 21%, which is good, but the people who are paying $100,000 on a recurring revenue are growing by 30%? You're showing me good numbers over here, and you're also growing on year to year. Instead of losing money, you're making money. Your estimates for the next quarter are within the ranges for the revenue, but the full year are higher. Your EPS are higher for both the full year and the next quarter. So all numbers over here are looking amazing to me on GitLab, and I think this is just one of those fugazi sell-offs that we have seen on all stocks that then eventually get bought right back up, and I think this is very similar to that. So watching how GitLab reacts on any sort of a dip tomorrow into this $44 area. Let me just put in 44 as a support, and I'm watching from 44 all the way to $40 area. Keep in mind though, we are not analysts, we're just day traders, so we should not let our bias hurt our trading, right? Don't let your bias hurt your trading. Wait to see if the buying comes in around that area that we just put in around 43, exactly like Costco did on its earnings move, moving into the after hour low, getting bought right back up to the north side, like how Kava did on its earnings move, moving into the after hour low and then getting bought right back up to the north side. We want to see that buyer is there. We want to see that the buyer in the after hour who helped the stock from getting destroyed is still there. That way the seller who actually destroyed the stock is a little scared, and he starts to cover his position either for flat or for profits, and then most of it for later for flat. Doesn't matter what he or she or AI is closing it for. All we care is that their trades are being closed, which means they're going, the stock is going higher, and we're now seeing more buying momentum joining the stock to the upside. So $40 looks to be an area that's an absolute bottom. If we get under 40, there's no more long trying for me, period. But 44, this after hour low, watching it like an absolute hawk tomorrow. Today's close around $47. That could be somewhere as a resistance. A little bit above 47, we have this 53 area, which is the after hour high on the earnings move. I'm expecting the stock to not go much higher than that $53 on any sort of a move up on this earnings buy move to the north side, if there is one that comes into play. BBWI, a stock that I don't remember trading for a long time, so I can't really tell you that I have good memory trading this position. We'll see if it brings in some volume tomorrow on its earnings report, and you can see how the daily chart's very choppy. The stock has been in these ranges for forever and ever, and just kind of did nothing. So I'm not really too excited. It is going into its 52-week high. Shout out to that. So if for any reason the stock comes out with a good earnings report and continues to go to a north side, those are new ranges in the 52-week area for the stock to discover. And if it gets sold off, we got some supports and some areas for the stock to break through for us to go break out shorts or look for longs on any sort of hold into support areas. So watching all sort of possibilities on BBWI, but honestly the priority for importance on this stock for me is very low. Very low for BBWI. Costco showing some strength in this above 800 zone. We talked about how we want to see 800 showing us some buying area. So 800 seems to be showing some support at the moment, which is exactly what you want to see. continue to show us that strength above 800, and then we want to see another opportunity to get that breakout to the north side past the all-time high of what, 827, 828. So let's just say 830 or so. But pretty expensive stock. Spread's gonna be ugly. Most of you are not probably excited to trade Costco, so I'm gonna move on to Dell. Dell got smoked today. I would say honestly this happened because of the New York glitch that was happening. A lot of people couldn't really see where the stock was trading at. You could see it on the time of sales, but you couldn't really see where the stock was trading. You don't know where the size is because the level 2 is all messed up and the level 1's all messed up. So lots of issues on lots of technical issues over there, and Dell got smoked a little bit to the downside under 130. Finally got popped back up above 130, but the main level is that 131. We continue to hold 131 later on in the day multiple times. Looks like this area could continue to show us some support, give us some possible base that we can look to get long into, or a break below once again 130 could give us some sort of a short opportunity on Dell. Zscaler got absolutely smoked right back to the downside from that 181 area. Monster selling opportunity from 181. So this one kind of is just dead for us now. It's dead for us. Watching MongoDB below 225. If MongoDB gets smacked under 225, I don't know about the breakout opportunity, but if we can see MongoDB selling under 225, any sort of pops after that will possibly be interesting to get short into. I'll be watching MongoDB, possibly not off the open, but I'll keep an eye over it. I think that 225 area comes into play tomorrow, either for a support, a fail break of 225, or a possible real break of 225, giving us the opportunity to get short. A $19 ATR for this stock. So I think if this one flushes, it flushes real hard. Autodesk. I talked about that short earlier on in the stream. I actually took that short. We talked about this trade last night. We were mainly talking about the long opportunity on the hold above 222, but the idea kind of stands on the other side too. If it's not holding above 222, easy short on that side. So I got short into 220, risked about $2 on the north side above 222, which never came into play, and the stock just beautifully flushed right into yesterday's anchored VWAP. So watching the stock to see how it reacts for tomorrow. Any sort of opportunity on what seemed to be a positive earnings catalyst. I mean, the stock was up 5%. I shouldn't put it in quotes. If for any reason the stock wants to show us some buying tomorrow or any trade opportunity, maybe it gives us some trade over there. But right now, I think I pretty much exhausted the one trade that I had on Autodesk. GPS showing like it wants to keep on continuing to the north side, but I am more so looking honestly for the return back down. However, you don't want to be fighting these clothing retail stocks these days. Look at A&F, right? You don't want to be fighting these positions, so be careful if you are looking for that short return back on GPS. Looks like GPS could easily continue to show some buying over here. Look very similar to that Novavax chart. After blasting off, show some buying into the higher end of the ranges and then give us a little bit of a room back up. So let GPS mature up a little bit and then we can come back to it. CRM getting ready to close that gap. I think the gap closes actually all the way up here into 267. I don't think we see that happening, but waiting to see what CRM does in a move into 250. I think there's some time before CRM does that. C3AI, not really a trade. Aon F can possibly set up for a trade over here into 175, 170 area, but low volume on ANF, so you want to be a little careful on this one for sure. Going down the wash list over here, I'm already at the large cap stocks. Very short stream today. I mean, not a lot of stocks to talk about. What do you want from me? Hey, did you take my Apple call out today, ladies and gentlemen? I mean, I guess I gotta admit that my call out didn't play out exactly like I thought it would. I said if Apple can get above 193 and find buying above 193, we're easily going to 196. Sadly, did not go into 196 because there was a big amount of size sitting on 195 as a seller. There was a seller sitting at 195, did not allow Apple to even print a single penny above there, and that's exactly where I actually got short because I missed my move from 193 to the north side. I talked about that long yesterday to you guys on stream. I mentioned it to you to keep an eye on Apple. If you're watching it above 193, it's going to give you an opportunity over there. And wow, look at that. It actually pulled back into 193 multiple times later on and found support over there. So just continues to show how good of a level 193 is. And if for any reason tomorrow the market gets sold off, Apple most likely goes back into 193 and tests that area, and if we don't hold it, we're selling right back to the downside. So watching Apple tomorrow again for any possible support continuation we're building today, or a rejection and sell off right back to the downside. Apple easily has a move back to 190 in my opinion if 193 does not hold, and if 195 breaks, if that seller's still there, then Apple's got an insane move to the north side. So Apple's got a beautiful $2 range for us to watch into. Dave hates 808s. What's up, brother? How you been? A long time no see. What's up, brother? Long time no see. How you been? Amazon, not really sure what I want to do with Amazon I mean, it is showing some support at the previous earnings anchored VWAP, but I'm not really sure what I want to do with Amazon just yet. The chart setup is just much cleaner on Apple at the moment. So if there's any large cap stocks that I wanna diddle with, it's Apple. Even Meta honestly is setting up for a great diddle trade over here at above 482.50. Above 482.50. If Meta can break out above 482.50 after seeing the market carry along with it, I think we can see some action above on Meta to the north side, have some fun on the reclaim towards 500 or so. But if Meta continues to see some rejection into this area, if the market's getting sold off too, I think you got a beautiful sell-off opportunity right back into this 453, at which point you can see how Meta is continuing to show some support. That day's low happened to be 454.50 on Meta to the downside. So I think this 482.50 area, 482 to 482.50, let me show you exactly how I'm putting it down in my watch list. 480 to 482.50 area, watching that whole zone to see if Meta can punch through or find rejection into. Let's see how Nvidia looks on the daily chart. Obviously, Nvidia is a high important stock. Nvidia looking beautiful for another breakout. They recently announced their Rubin, successor to their Blackwell. I think it's Blackwell. Did I get that wrong? Rubin, Nvidia. What is their previous gen's name? Blackwell's correct. Thank you. Thank you. So a successor to the Blackwell AI chip, AMD announcing a new AI chip also, but they got slapped to the downside. That Taiwan Computex event that's going on, bringing some momentum over here. So we're watching to see how Nvidia reacts on any sort of a move on a breakout above this all-time high, which apparently is at 1158.20. I'm actually even going to put in a couple other boxes over here on my watch list real quick. And I don't know if you can see it. You can. Awesome. I'm just going to quickly put in a couple other boxes here real quick, because we're going to put in NVDL, NVDS. And I want to put in that all-time high also from NVDL. So instead of taking that 1158 breakout, because I might be a little bit of a chicken to take that 1158 breakout, because you might have to give it like, you know, $5 worth of risk on Nvidia. But on NVDL, it might just be 15 cents, 50 cents, you know, a way less tighter risk. The liquidity is great. 17 million shares traded on a 30-day average. 22 million shares traded today. So the liquidity is great. I don't have to worry about that part. So if I do want to take the breakout on Nvidia, I might just, you know, head over to NVDL over here on the Nasdaq market and look for the breakout there. And as Nvidia takes out 1160 area tomorrow, most likely, hopefully it doesn't do it in the pre-market and kind of ruins that game plan. Either way, that game plan stands true. If Nvidia breaks out the all-time high again and continues to go to the north side at whatever level NVDL is at, I'm possibly looking to get long on that hold, or a reversal back through this area could also set up for a great short. So watch out for that. Keep in mind also June 6th or 7th, either or, Nvidia will have the stock split. It will start trading as it's a stock split position. So keep that in mind for those positions. NVDS should be at an all-time low. It is at 44.51. So instead of going short Nvidia, you can basically go long NVDS if you think it's gonna go to the downside. If you think Nvidia is gonna go to the downside, you can go long NVDS off of this 44.50 area. So watch these two trades. However, NVDS has a lot lower liquidity. It's a shittier liquidity than NVDL. And if you want to short NVDL, you might have to pay for shorts. So that's kind of why I kind of put NVDS on the watch list and on your radar over there, because some of you might not have that opportunity to pay for shorts. Tesla creating a little bit of a box. You know, it's playing Roblox. Let it play Roblox. Not really too interested until it kind of breaks out and creates some excitement. Netflix, not really any catalyst behind it, so not interested in that one too much. ARM continuing its breakout at the moment. Another stock with that whole Computex theme behind it, announcing new chips, announcing new partnerships. TSM, Micron, AMD, ARM, all of them in that same basket. So continue to watch the chip baskets without a doubt. Coinbase chilling out a little bit, waiting to see how Bitcoin reacts. Bitcoin trying to creep back above 70K. Ethereum ETF got approved not too long ago, but kind of mute on both of these markets at the moment. So waiting to see what these markets do. And in terms of overall markets, which is QQQ and S&P 500, we saw two dips getting bought. Yesterday's dip got insanely bought right back up, and today's dip, especially even after that glitch, also got bought right back up. That 450 area at one point looked like the market was gonna sell off, but right around when we flipped around yesterday, we flipped around today also. So the market had two insane turnaround events. We actually turned red for some part of the day from the pre-market to the green side. From the green side to the red side, and then we turned back green. S&P 500 barely even closing on the green side, but managing to get back to green. So it looks like, you know, whatever that event was on Morgan Stanley index, that amount of buying, that amount of volume coming in, oh, look at that. The market also found buying right off of yesterday's VWAP too, showing you that all yesterday's volume was actually more buy-sided, and the buyers who were in control yesterday are still in control today. And the sellers tried to bully it, but they were not successful. So no matter how bullish I sound, you guys know that I'm a bear at heart. I love shorting the market. It gave you opportunities to the both sides, both days. Short off the open, long after later on in the day. So watching how QQQ sets up tomorrow, looks like these buyers are here to play at the moment. And honestly, a lot of buyers might be buying positions like Nvidia because they want to get the stock before the stock split. The stock split is in June 7th, says Dave Hate 808. Money Mitch in the chat. What's up, Money Mitch? Flip means watch out for the rip. Big boys are in play. Yes, sir. Money Mitch, what's up, sir? I love watching your pre-market streams over there with Trade the Pool. Love to see you on the streams again. We gotta get you on this stream at one point. Get you as a podcast episode guest. Get some questions going. Have some fun time. Let me know what time you're free, Money Mitch. I'm gonna slide into your DMs. Don't worry about that. Everyone go check out Money Mitch on Trade the Pool. Let me just pull up on the stream over here. Hold up. On Trade the Pool channel. Go check them out. They have live streams every single day where they talk about, where is it? That's the upcoming one. That's the latest one. Where they, there you go, Money Mitch with the, ooh, we got a jersey on. That's the NFL jersey. I see NFL. Yeah, Titans jersey, Texas Titans, I believe. I'm not an NFL guy, but the CEO of Trade the Pool over here, Scott. I love Scott's accent. Go check him out. Amazing channel, Trade the Pool. Let me actually link the channel for you guys. Amazing channel, and also an amazing, what do you call them? Prop broker. How am I blanking out? I'm prop trader and I'm blanking out. Also an awesome prop brokerage. So go check them out over there at Trade the Pool. I don't even have an affiliate link. Money Mitch, hook me up with an affiliate link and a Trade the Pool account. I would love to be part of the team. Hook your brother up. But yeah, go check them out, guys. Let's get back on the track though. Tennessee Titans. I thought it was Texas Titans. See, I told you I don't watch the sport. I just bet on it. 100%. I just got to get better recap than anywhere tonight. Hey, thank you, brother. Thank you. That Henry got to run that market over. Is that the jersey you're talking about? Honestly, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. I'm guessing that's the player's jersey that you have, Henry. I sound like an absolute bot right now. Oh goodness. Let's get back to the market where at least I have somewhat of a clue. And tomorrow on the Magnificent 7 basket, there's 3 stocks that really excite me: Apple, Nvidia, and Meta. So we're gonna watch these positions tomorrow to see how they set up on the large cap sector. And obviously with the buying that we saw back-to-back days on the QQQ, on the S&P 500, has me very excited. We also have some earnings names and some meme stocks to come dabble with. So we'll see how these stocks move around for tomorrow. Let's go take a look at the economic calendar real quick to see if there's any event that could really move the market. We saw some economic events today moving the market a little bit. The PMI flushing the market down. But ooh, the buyers are still here, and they're here to play. The bulls are charging, especially in summer, which I find it pretty odd. In summer, you would see the market dying down, but bulls, I mean, hey, roaring whale, not roaring kitty, roaring whale, showing you that he's here to play in the summer. He's not taking no break. He's not taking no summer vacation. All right, economic calendar. We got a couple 2-star events and 1 3-star event. The 3-star event, the main one, Joel's job openings for April month, coming out at 10 a.m. tomorrow. Possibly could move the market. Let's see if it helps the market get pushed higher, or will it push the market down like it has been for the last few days and then rip back up later on in the day. So a little bit of a pattern forming on the market. If we see that pattern replaying tomorrow, we want to take advantage of that. The 2-star events, factory orders coming out also at 10 o'clock, and the other 2-star events actually after market closes, so not much importance for us over there. API weekly crude oil stocks. Let's go see if by any chance we have any good stocks. Ooh wee! What day is this? June 6th, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Is that 2 big companies? We got 2 big companies coming out with an IPO back-to-back days on June 6th and on June 7th. NVL, Novelis, and Waystar Holding Corp. Why does that sound familiar? Waystar. That sounds familiar. One of them opening around $20 to $23, the other one opening around $18 to $21. We'll dive deeper into what these companies do. We'll use our secret sources and our secret websites that we have for you guys on stream on the 5th of June and on the 6th of June. Find out what these companies especially are, and get us prepared for those IPOs. Anytime an IPO comes out, it gets me very excited because those end up happening pretty good days for me. So I'm watching these trades very closely. Once again, NVL, WAY coming out on the June 6th and on June 7th. So we'll talk about that very soon, very soon. Keep those one on your radar. That's right, Angry Buddha. Put it in your notes. Get those notebook open. Put it in your notes. We got some names coming out. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is basically all she wrote for tonight's stream. Let's see if I missed anything. We do know that a couple companies are reporting tomorrow, but mainly in the after hours. All of these are in the after hours except for the BBWI. We got a Deutsche Bank, I'm guessing that's how you say it, Deutsche Bank Global Conference coming out in Paris. A lot of names that I don't really care about, but Starbucks, which is a decent swing trade call out that I came out with a few weeks ago, possibly gets some traction over there on that one. Snowflake Investor Day coming out tomorrow. That one will be interesting. That stock reported earnings recently, so let me put in Snowflake into my watch list real quick. Insert above Snowflake, and then we'll see how Snowflake sets up tomorrow. SMCI also having a conference tomorrow. A different conference, however. They're talking at a different conference, but not their own conference. So that will be possibly giving some move to SMCI, but I don't really trade SMCI. I'm going to watch NVIDIA tomorrow because that's at a way better, interesting intraday level to keep an eye out for the all-time high breakout setting up. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is all she wrote for tomorrow's watch list. Make sure you hit that like, hit that subscribe. If you're watching me on Twitch, if you have a Twitch Prime and you haven't used it yet, use it on somebody. You don't waste your money by doing it, but you burn Jeff Bezos's money, and that is always good. Burn Jeff Bezos's money and make sure it doesn't go to waste. So if you have Amazon Prime, connect your Amazon Prime to your Twitch Prime account and you get one free sub every month, and that way you also can get rid of those pesky ads all the time. If you're watching me on Twitter, go check out my YouTube channel. We stream on multiple platforms, so you can check out my YouTube channel too. We just got to do more fun stuff on our YouTube channel besides just live streaming. So we'll think of other stuff going forward with our live streaming career. And if you're already on YouTube, hit that like, hit that subscribe, all that fun stuff. Also, go check out my affiliate sponsors, my social media links and all that. All those links should be in my link tree on whatever platform you're on. Just scroll down or go to my bio. You'll check those links out and you'll direct you to all the beautiful TraderPrad world that you might want to be connected with. Now, the last segment of tonight's stream. I feel like I've stretched today's stream long enough because I felt like there wasn't enough stocks to talk about. But now it's time to head over to my favorite part of the stream, which is chess. But we need to move the camera before Dieter gets mad at us. I think he already spammed in the chat for us to move the camera. He did not. What the hell? Dave hates 808s. Apparently he hates chess also because he's heading out. I'm joking, Dave. Nice seeing you again, brother. I will see you next time. Have a great night. Thank you for coming and hanging out. So, if you guys don't know already, we have a mission over here because we want to get to Grandmaster. That won't happen if we're not playing chess every night and at least getting a win every night. Now, we're kind of plateaued at 200. No, not 200. 400 at 450. We're plateaued around 400 to 450. But we'll get there. We'll get there eventually. Let's try to get to 1200 by the end of the year. How about that as a realistic goal? Let's try to get to 1200 by the end of the year, and we'll see how we can do from there on. But right here, as you guys can see in front of your screen, is a game that I'm playing with my manager, and he made a move. What did he do? He just did that. I might need my headphones on because I need Dieter music, who keeps Dieter keeps goddamn copy striking me. Dieter. Okay. Chess. What move should I do, fellas? Should I do this? I'll do that. All right. Let's get to our puzzles. Daily puzzle. Who's got your back? White to move. Okay, who's got my back? So I got to think about, who's got my back if I move a piece to somewhere. Who's got my back? Who's got my back? Who's got my back? Who's got my back? Wait, we're muted. I think I moved the queen. No, I don't. I moved this. Let me mute my TV. Okay, there you go. Okay, so I sacrificed my bishop for his horse, and I'm guessing that's because I can take his queen. That makes sense. That made sense, right? That made sense. All right, so that was a daily puzzle. That made sense. I got that one. That was easy. All right, the 5 puzzles of the day. 999, black to move, black to move, black to move, black to move, black to move. Oh, ho, ho, I almost screwed up that one. Almost screwed up that one. Black to move. Yeah, buddy. All right, black to move. Huh? Why? Because he can't go here, 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 here. And there's no way for him to block me either. Ooh, gotcha. Gotcha, 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 bitch. Alright, white to move. White to move. This is a trap? I don't feel safe. Oh, no, it's not a trap. Okay. I realized it after that I had a pawn there chilling. Alright, white to move. White to move, white to move, white to move, white to move. I only have 2 rooks. I don't really have much. His king's right here. Do I just do this? No? Do I just do this? Yeah. That makes sense. He can't go here, can't go here, can't go here, can't go there. How did his king get all the way down to my area? How did that even happen? Have you guys ever seen that actually happen in a game? Like, how does that even happen or the king gets all the way to my area like that? That's strange. All right, 416 against a 430. Why do people always gotta do this shit, man? I'm crazy. I'm crazy. I want to make him throw. I'm going to throw his whole game off. That's going to be my mission now. My whole mission is to throw his whole game off completely. That's my new game plan. Wait, castle here? No, I can't. Oopsies. Well, that's a great start. Okay, warm-up game, chat. Warm-up game. Warm-up game. It's okay. Calm down. It was a warm-up game. Warm-up game. Warm-up game. Warm-up game. Okay, here comes the real game. Here comes the real game. That was a big mistake. I hate when white players start with queen. Why do you start with queen? Or the king's pawn? Why don't you start with the queen's pawn? Oh, these guys are so annoying. 2 down? 2 down or 2 down? Let's see. What are you gonna do here? Pussy boy! Tuck your bishop too, buddy. Fuck your bishop too, buddy. Get this guy out of here. Let's go. Get this guy out of here. Dumbass. Alright. This is how you start if you're playing white. Queen's pawn. Let me teach these bots how to play white. Then you play bishop. This is called the London opening. The accelerated London opening. Thank you for the free piece. Now we bring this all the way back here. If he comes and takes us, we take this and open up our H file. Okay? Accelerated London opening. Now, we are supposed to bring this up here to protect this guy here. But since he's now in this box, we can't really do this. There's no point in doing this. But there is a point in doing this because that opens up this file. So we need to open up this one. Whenever a player does this file opening, you immediately do this. That blocks him because he's going to plan to do this after. He's going to do 2 down and then 1 down. He's going to come and threat this guy. This also has still a backup over here, right? Still got a backup, but that just means we're going to double up our pawns and not the right pawns that we want to double up. But that's the name of the game sometimes. You just got to do it. What we can do now instead is actually make him double up his pawns, but he could easily just use his queen to come and take us over. So that's not necessarily a good idea. This is actually good for us. This is very good for us because then we move this piece here, right? And then we move this piece here, then this piece here, then he takes, then we take, then it's kind of just game over from there. You'll see. Watch this, chat. Okay, let's just do this. Okay, now we do this. Come on, Sukabliat, do something. Sukabliat. He's gonna go back here or here. Perfect. I don't even want to take you, honestly. You can stay there. You can stay there all you want, child, because I'm going to do that. Block your vision, then I can take this. Easy. And now I'm going to do this. And I already have this. Oh, but he can escape. He can escape. He can escape. Whatever. I'll just get you here. Oh, I can take that. What did he just take? You rat piece of shit. What did he just take? Was it just a pawn? I don't give a shit about the pawn. He can move this here. Then I'd have to do this. I saw that one coming. Call me the Daniel Negreanu, baby. Woo-wee. Alright, watch this, chat. Watch this. Damn. I'm gonna fuck this dude. You can have that. I don't give a shit. You can have it. What? How did I not recognize that checkmate? None of you even warned me. Yo, that's sad. Okay, we gotta win as white. We gotta win as white at least once tonight. We got some time to kill. Okay. Open up everything. Let's bring in the accelerated London Open here. Let's bring in this bad boy. Let's get in this guy here. Let's get in this guy here. And now we go here. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. He's gonna block our system like that. Okay. Recastle right away, or should we wait? He takes. I take. He takes. I take. I can also take this way. I got multiple takes here. Okay. Want to trade horsies? If you don't want to trade horsies, I will. Thought so. And then we do this bad boy. And now we castle. We can pull back before we castle here. Noble Seagull. Take knight? How? The fuck? How? Not gonna waste my bishop for that. Hell yeah, I got his queen. The YouTube chat is absolutely on fire right now. Am I dumb? Oh, I'm a dumb. Oh, we actually got a night player this time. Insane. Okay. We're contesting for this one piece so hard. We're fighting for this one piece so hard, that one square. Like, I had to defend that square 3 times and Buddy still went for it. Like, he's relentless. I mean, I admire the whatever you called it, but holy Buddy, give it up. Learn to lose a little bit. Move this bishop. Do I have both his bishops? No, I only have one of his bishops. We're even, huh? We're even. We're tied at 2 pawns and 2 bishops. He has my light bishop. I have his light bishop also. We both have the black bishops at the moment, the dark bishops. How do I win this goddamn game, dude? Damn, that was the one move I did not see him making and he made it. That was the one move I did not see him making and he made it. And now the rook's dead, obviously. I almost sacrificed that rook too. Oh my god, I will never get out of 400 to 450 area. I need to watch more YouTube videos. I've been lazy. I've been not watching enough YouTube videos. I need to go back to school on chess. I learned how to do the London opening in a mediocre way, and I got to 450 from 200 like that. But that's just not doing it anymore. It's just not cutting it anymore. Alright, tonight's homework, watch chess videos. Tonight's homework is watch chess videos. Because we're just losing this game here. Your DOA? What does that even mean, bro? Dead on association? Dead on site? Ah, only if his queen was a little bit closer. Oh. Oh. No. Whatever. This guy's dead. This is like watching two harmless guys headbutt each other. Yeah, I'm about to be done after this game anyways. I can't play this game more than 4 or 5 games a night. Especially on stream, because you guys get to me. And this is why I don't like to trade on stream anymore. Factual statements. Is it possible to win here somehow? Gotta go back, right? He can't. That's right. Then he takes this. Oh, we gotta try it. Let's see. Let's see if he takes this. Ah. Fuck this game. I'm out. I'm going to bed. Well, I'm not really, but I'm done with this game for tonight. Oh, we had some good games. Oh, the wrong button. We had some good games, but we kind of screwed it for ourselves later on, as we always do. But as we always do, I get back above 400 off streams, and I get back below 400 on streams. It's all your fault, TH. It's all your fault, Dieter. It's all your fault, Angry Buddha. It's never my fault, you know, because I'm the GOAT. I'm the GOAT. The greatest of all time. Ever made. To ever exist. It's never my fault. It's all your fault. I'll see you guys tomorrow, 8 o'clock, for a crowd strike and all that other fun stuff. NIO and all the other fun stuff coming out rest of the week. Good luck tomorrow. Have a great night. Have an even better market session. I'll see you tomorrow, probably at a new camera angle. Who knows? If I don't like this camera angle, I might put out a new one. But catch you guys on the next time. And Ani, thank you for the $2 super chat. Almost missed that one. It's all my fault. Nope, it's all your fault too, Ani. Not just Dieter and TH and Angry. It's also Ani's fault or Auntie's fault. Goddamn Auntie. All right, guys, get some sleep. Have an even better trading session. See you tomorrow. TraderPrad out. Ciao. Where's the goddamn buttons? Peace.
Had a pretty good day on themselves today, so pretty good moves across the board. For the watch list for tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm gonna bring in my big screen over here. Back to another brand new week of After the After Hours with your host TraderPrad. I'm doing great. Hopefully you guys are joining me on that great side. Markets are moving around. Might just be a risk on type of day, so let's see what happens. 8 o'clock tomorrow. As you guys know, we do the stream Monday to Thursday, 8 p.m. Shout out to my affiliate sponsors, Benzinga, Trade Ideas, the #1 scanner to go to, Trader Sync, promo code down below, promo code PRAD15 to get 15% off. I will catch you guys tomorrow, 8 o'clock, same time, same place. Until then, TraderPrad out. Adios.